This is Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa. The story of resurgent and burgeoning Africa is here, only on the Pulse of Africa channel. Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa.
Hello viewers, I'm Gamachi Samandira and you're tuned into POA News for the hour. Stay with us. Kenya has stepped up efforts to professionalize its public sector by graduating nearly 6,000 chiefs and assistant chiefs, the largest training of national government administration officers since 2016. President William Ruto officiated the ceremony at the National Police College in Embakasi A campus in Nairobi County. He described the training as a significant move towards boosting efficiency and improving service delivery at the local level. The newly trained officers are seen as crucial frontline administrators. They are expected to play a vital role in the successful implementation of government programs. Additionally, they will help improve coordination and communication within communities across the country. Ruto commended the officers for their commitment, particularly their efforts in registering over 7 million farmers on the national digital platform. The government states that the expanded training is intended to provide local administrators with modern skills. It also aims to strengthen accountability within the public institutions. These reforms are part of a broader effort to make government services more efficient and responsive to citizens. Moving to Algeria, Algeria has inaugurated the 12th session of the high-level seminar on peace and security in Africa, known as the Oran Process. This event underscores Algeria's ongoing leadership in shaping African peace and security priorities. The gathering began today in Algiers, bringing together senior officials, foreign ministers, and diplomats from across the continent for strategic discussions on Africa's voice within global security structures. In his opening remarks, Foreign Minister Ahmed Attaf conveyed President Abdelmadjid Tebboun's message of support, reaffirming Algeria's dedication to strengthening the Oran Process as a platform for advancing African interests. The process aims to defend African positions on the global stage. This year's session has attracted broad continental and international participation, including officials from the African Union and United Nations. It also features current and former members of the A3 group at the UN Security Council, alongside with representatives from key partner institutions. For Algeria, the seminar holds special significance as the country currently serves on both the UN Security Council's A3 grouping and AU Peace and Security Council. Algeria also maintains its historic role as the founding host of the Oran Process, launched in 2013 to strengthen Africa's collective influence on peace and security matters. This year's discussions focus on evaluating progress and made under the A3 Plus mechanism, identifying emerging challenges and charting ways to enhance Africa's coordination and effectiveness within the UN Security Council. The Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, has registered a total of 1,453,463 new voters in the recently concluded 30-day mass voter registration exercise. These new registrations, recorded as of November 26, 2025, fall against an estimated national target of 3.5 million. The initial exercise ended on Wednesday but was extended by 3 days. ECZ chairperson Mwangala Zalumis stated that the 1.4 million figure does not include data from the 3-day extension period, which is yet to be compiled. Zalomi said the close of the mass registration marks an important milestone on the roadmap to the 2026 general election. She announced the Commission will now commence compiling the provisional register of voters, with its inspection expected to take place in February 2026 across all registration centers. The inspection will allow registered voters to validate their details before the certification of the register of voters scheduled for April 30, 2026. All registrants are urged to safeguard their voters' cards. Total Energies announced on Monday that it will sell a 40% stake in 2 offshore exploration licenses in Nigeria to Chevron in a bid to deepen cooperation between the two multinational energy companies. This is, of course, our business news. And Total Energies Senior Vice President of Exploration, Nicola Mavila, said the partnership is designed to de-risk and develop new opportunities in Nigeria to unlock new resources in the West Delta Basin. Nigeria remains significant to Total Energies, accounting for over one-third of its oil and gas output in Africa and 8.5% of its global hydrocarbon production. However, the company's production in the country has dropped by 25% over the past 20 years. After the stake sale, Total Energies will retain operatorship with a 40% share, while Chevron will hold 40% and South Atlantic Petroleum will maintain its 20% stake. The development forms part of Total Energies' ongoing efforts to streamline its African portfolio by focusing on assets where it serves as operator while also seeking fresh supply sources. CCI Global will invest $378 million over the next 2 years to expand operations across Europe, the Middle East and Africa, with 94% of the funding directed to Africa, the company said. The planned expansion will cover South Africa, Kenya, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Ghana, Botswana and Egypt, while the Middle East will receive 5% of the funds and Europe 1%. The company said the allocation reflects CCI Global's continued focus on Africa as the heart of its operations, while scaling its presence in other regions to better support global clients. CCI Global employs about 15,000 people and serves more than 80 companies in telecoms, media, mobile technology, financial services, hospitality and healthcare. Half of the new investment will support workforce expansion, training and development. Another 38% will go toward AI, automation, and customer experience technologies, while 10% is earmarked for new offices and infrastructure upgrades. The company expects the investment to drive 15 to 20% annual growth in workforce and operational scale. Now to sports news. Ghana officially moved up a gear on its journey to the 2026 FIFA World Cup as the nation looks determined to compete favorably not only on the field but also to cash in on football's biggest global shop window. The newly inaugurated 10-member Ministerial Oversight Committee for Ghana's campaign is seen as a strategic leap forward, representing the boldest step yet to maximize the country's gains from its 5th World Cup appearance. This move aims to leverage technical, economic, diplomatic and cultural opportunities to enhance Ghana's success on the global stage. The 10-member committee signifies a decisive shift in Ghana's approach to World Cup planning. With the expanded 48-team tournament scheduled across the United States, Canada and Mexico, government officials believe that the global event offers Ghana far more than just football success. It provides an unmatched opportunity to showcase national potential, attract investment, strengthen international partnerships, and boost Ghana's national brand. It was a rallying cry that signaled a dramatic departure from Ghana's past World Cup planning, which had centered on the Black Stars' success on the pitch and sports tourism experience for football fans, government officials, corporate clients, and executives. Jordan Ayew leads the Black Stars 2026 campaign, but the Maestro remains one of Ghana's biggest football exports with deep roots in international football diplomacy. That wraps up our broadcast for POA News for this hour. Thank you for joining us and stay tuned for more news updates from Africa.